グリザイアの果実。
Bonjour Watcher, this is Johnny Banger 45 and welcome back to the Fruit of Grisaia. In the last episode, we have played a little bit, not a little bit, it's been along here already. Yeah, because I tried to minimize as low as possible so that, yeah, I have enough time for it.
続きからね。
Continue please. You're early yourself, Sakaki. Where are you off to? I tried to phrase the question pretty casually. It certainly didn't sound too pushy coming out of my mouth. I honestly just tried to draw her into a little small talk, but Sakaki purses her lips for a moment before she speaks.
別に私が何をしようが勝手でしょ。
The sentence she finally fires off somehow managed to simultaneously sharp and blunt. What we got here, Sakaki, is a failure to communicate.
どういうことかしら。
I ask where you're off to and you respond, what I do is no one's business. That's the answer to a slightly different question. You're probably feeling self-conscious about whatever it is you are going off to do and end up mishearing what I was asking.
あなたのそういうすぐ上げ足を取る言い方不快だわ。
Sadly, it's not really a habit. I was born this way.
とにかくもう聞かないでちょうだい。
Kawaii! Alright, I won't ask you about this again.
え？
Sakaki's face fills with genuine confusion. She is clearly surprised by this ready concession to her demand.
それじゃあ失礼するわ。
Yeah, see you later. Sorry to bother you. As Sakaki heads off for the exit, I turn around and begin my kindly techniques again. As I sit on the floor and begin to stretch out my arms, I realize I haven't heard her leaving the building yet. What's up? You need something?
なんでもないわ。
Sakaki throws opens the door in apparently irritation and immediately leaves the dorm.
怪しいわね。
Why do you mean fishy?
何をしようとしているんでしょうか。
あの荷物気になるのよさ。
Maybe cops?
やっぱり武器とか入ってたんじゃないの？
I told you it's a weapon. What? Were you watching? You all got too much time on your hands. Within seconds of Sakaki exit, the force emerges from their hiding places around the lobby. Don't tell me you actually went out of your way to wake up earlier so you could watch her leave. I mean, it does the best impressions of a mischievous child caught with one hand in the cookie jar. It's kind of unpleasant to watch.
なんか昨日の流れでちょっと気になっちゃってね。
みんな考えることは同じだったんですね。
ユージがもうちょっと押せばユミコきっと言ってたよ、あの流れだったら。
Sorry, but I'm just not that interested. In the first place, it was something Sakaki would feel comfortable talking about. I'm sure she would have responded differently to my casual question. That blunt refusal to talk probably means she has her reasons for keeping her activities to herself. I'm not so irrepressible curious as to pester her on a sensitive topic, especially when she is not going to reveal anything anyway.
あの荷物だよ。
White key.
あそこに組み立て式の羽とか変な光る棒とか衣装が入ってて、人知れずユミちゃんはそれに着替えてコスプレとかしているのよさ。
Oh, you're grasping for this deduction?
普段が目立たない地味無口キャラだから、休日ぐらいはきっと羽を伸ばしたいと思ってるに違いないのよ。だから文字通り羽をどや。
I mean, if you be so kind as to shut her up now.
しんどいしつけだけ母親に押し付ける父親って嫌われるよ。
I'm not your wife right now. I mean, I'm not your husband.
どうしましょうか、風見さん。調査するのでしたら命じていただければすぐにでも。
No, I don't think there's any reason to put your ninja skill to the test today.
つまんない。
If you want to know that badly, Michiru, go tell her yourself, one on one.
みちる相手だったら初手からいきなり刃物もありえるわよね。血を見ることになりそうですね。みちる様のお体が心配ですが、自ら選んだ道でしたら致し方ありません。覚悟します。
やるっつってねえでしょ。勝手に覚悟完了すんじゃないわよ。大丈夫。命は一つじゃない。チルチルなら3つぐらいに切られてもそれぞれが真ミチルとなって生まれ変われるのよさ。プラナリア？ねえちょっとマキナ、あんた私をプラナリア扱いか。
Look, I don't really like to exercise at some point, if you don't mind. Is that it? Yumiko-Chan! Yo! Later that same day, shortly after finishing my outdoor training, I happened to be doing some cool down exercise in the dorm lobby just as Sakaki returns. She holding her bag in the shadow cast by her own body as if consciously trying to hide it from the view. Sorry about this morning. First off, I apologize for my earlier rudeness seems called for. Sakaki offers a vague non-response, squirming awkwardly where she stands. Alright, I will see you later. I turn away and restart my calisthenics. But Sakaki doesn't move a muscle. Sakaki? When I call out to her for a second time, Sakaki flinches in surprise and shoots me a fierce glare.
どうもしないわ。どうもしない。
Clearly talking to herself rather than me, she stomps off in the direction of her room. That's weird. Well, after Sakaki vanished from view, I'm still staring after her. The girl might not have said much of anything to me just now, but it's obviously that she's strangely tense. Wonder if something's wrong. As I puzzle over the matter, a certain woman's unusual proportion appears out of nowhere.
なんかちょっと話したそうだったね、榊さん。
Amani approaches me with a knowing smirk on her face. Oh yeah, I didn't get that feeling personally.
それはユージが基本的に鈍感なだけよ。
Rather than sit on the sofa, Amani draws herself cross-legged on the ground. Drawing her face close to me as I exercise as if to give me a whiff of her perfume, she continues.
ねえ、で、どうなの？榊さんにちょっとは興味出たの？
Yes! Sorry, exactly what in the conversation just now suggested that to you.
あるからそんな思わせぶりな態度をとってるのかと思ったのよ。あえて踏み込まず、榊さんからやってくるのを待つというか。
I don't know about you, but I don't approach my relationship with other people as if they were a fish I'm trying to catch.
あらやだ、私はしないわよ、そんなこと。やるならもっと直接攻撃の方が性に合ってるわ。
True full frontal certainly seems more plausible in your case. Sorry, I misjudged you.
半分は天然で言ってるんだろうけど、ユージって時々本当にひっぱたきたくなるわね。
Sadly, I was born this way.
にしてもさ、榊さんって本当に何してんだろうね。誰にもほとんど関わらず一人でいるし、辛くならないのかな。
Of course, it's lonely and painful. Well, I guess being alone is the less painful choice sometimes.
ん？
Oh wait, is that it?
はい、では今日はこれで終わります。起立。
The weekend behind us, we are back in the classroom. As the day lesson reaches their conclusion, Sachi leads us in a formal bow that marks the end of every school day. The weekdays are nice and simple. Given a set schedule, I can course peacefully through it without having to worry about how I'm spending my time or about being stalked over my lack of interest. I shoulder my bags and leave the classroom. After dropping my stuff off in my room, I find myself heading to the roof of the dormitory for no reason in particular. When I can't think of anything to do with myself, sometimes I search out skies where I can be alone and look at the sky. I wouldn't say that I prefer solitude, but Every once in a while, I sit with the need to get a break from the clamor of daily life, which has been very noisy indeed lately. Okay, Sakaki. As I swing the door closely off, I realize there's someone already on the roof. The inside set first, she's staring at me with a slightly suspicious look on her face.
またあなたなの？
I love you, Yumiko. Sorry, but we do live in the same building. We are going to write to each other sometimes.
別に悪いと責めているわけじゃないけど。
So, can I come up?
私が決めることじゃないわ。
Have you updated Sakaki as sense I stand beside a handful tray and gaze out into the sky. It's a vivid shade of blue today. The sun shines powerfully down on her as I can feel heat rising off the iron railing in front of me. After a moment, Sakaki turns to me and breaks the silence.
ね
Yes?
え、ひょっとして立ったまま寝ているの？あなた。
What? No, I'm awake.
何も言わないから寝ているのかと思ったわ。
Would you prefer me to talk about something or ask you questions?
別にいいわ。そんなことしなくても。
I see, in that case, I guess I'll do what I feel like. Sakaki tilts her head back slightly and gazes into the sky for a long moment. Her long hair catches the sea breeze and flutters like a flag.
よくここには来るのかしら。
Why do you ask?
前にもここで会ったじゃないの。
True, now that you mention it, I lean forward and grip the warm iron railing with both hands as I speak. Every once in a while, I guess, just look at the sky by myself.
あなたが？らしくないわ。
It really is every once in a while anyway. That's the only reason I come up here.
そう。
Everyone has times when they want to be alone, right?
それは私に向かって聞いてるの。
No, we are talking about me here. The sunlight today really is powerful, very much of a midnight summer day. The shadow of a kite flying overhead moves slowly across the roof wings and be clearly defined against the concrete. As I follow the shadow's movement with my eyes, Sakaki blurts out unexpected words.
あなた聞かないのね。
As what? What inside the bag?
私が休みの日に外で何をしているのかを。
Oh. Sakaki turns her face ever so slightly towards me as she speaks.
ああやって早朝から出て行ったら何をしているのか聞こうとするものじゃないかしら。
Yeah, I did ask, remember?
でもそれから一切聞こうとしなかったじゃない。
You told me you didn't want to talk about it, so I haven't brought it up since then.
え、
If you change your mind about that, I assume you let me know. I'm not looking to stick my nose in other people's business. I turn my head slightly towards Sakaki, meeting her gaze out of the corner of my eye. With the exception of when somebody wants me to. That policy is limited to Sakaki. I try not to interfere with any of the students here more than necessary. I don't dislike any of them, and I don't have any reason to go out of my way to avoid them, but all the same, I don't have any reason to get closer to them. That said, when they are the one approaching me, there's no need to reject them either. Yes! I try to maintain the subtle madness as my master taught me. Sakaki stares steadily at my face. That specialized somewhere between puzzlement and curiosity. I don't know what's got into her interest all of a sudden, but it's clearly different from usual apathetic gaze. What is it? At my question, Sakaki exhales slightly and closes her eyes.
なんでもないわ。
Sakaki abruptly walks away from the railing and heads for the stairs. Halfway there, she pauses briefly and looks back in my direction.
部屋に戻るわ。
Right? And my conscious response, Sakaki expression against takes on a shade of bemusement.
あなた変わってるわね。本当に。
For some reason, I get that a lot. I honestly can't understand why. For a moment, there's a rare smile on Sakaki's face.
それじゃ。
Yeah! Sakaki opens the door and disappears inside the room. The guy we've been watching draws a lazy arc in the light as if to wave farewell and then floats out of sight. The sun begins its slow descent toward the horizon as the evening approaches. I push myself back from the railing and walk slowly toward the stairs, feeling the sun-warm concrete under my feet. An odd one, huh? Don't know if you're the one to talk. Hypocrisy is kind of charming. It feels like I've been lectured about drinking too much by an alcoholic. For some reason, I feel like I have warmed up to Sakaki a bit. Maybe we got more in common than I realized.
おーいみちるおーいってばんどこからともなくこの私を正義を呼ぶ声がする
That's Amane.
こっちだってばつうか正義関係ないしどこここだっつの重たかったあまねどうしたのよその大荷物いや調子に乗って買いすぎちゃったあんたね一人で一体どんだけ買い物してんのよ私一人の分じゃないってばマキナの分とユージの分とあそうだみちるあんたちょっと付き合ってくれない照英さんで卵 L サイズ10個98円お一人様1パックまで
Such an economy person.
まだ買うの卵って何にでも使えるしあると安心するっていうか冷蔵庫開けた時卵が少ないと不安にならないしっていうかなくなったら買いに行けばいいじゃない私はそれが嫌なのよ食べ物はいつだって余ってるぐらいじゃないと落ち着かないのいいから付き合ってよツンデレなんでしょツンデレと卵に何の関係がいいから早くタイムセールが終わっちゃうもう仕方がないわね付き合ってあげるわよそうそれやっぱりツンデレってそうでなきゃね何よそれあんたツンデレバカにしてんでしょしてないってうふふうふふ言うな重たかったと
And you enter Yuji's room very casually, like it was your own room also.
ただいまってここあんたの部屋じゃないじゃんあれユージいないのまあいいかみちるそっちの袋も貸して冷蔵庫にしまっちゃうから勝手に冷蔵庫まで開けてさなんかもう自分の部屋のノリだよねそういいじゃんどうせろくなもの入ってないんだし私の部屋冷蔵庫小さいんだもの突っ立ってないで座ったらお茶ぐらい出すようん麦茶でいいよねはい
Why do you change your clothes?
ありがとう
Michiru, send something please.
っておいびっくりした何よ急に大きな声出して何脱いでんのよなんで脱いでんのよ2回言ったそんなツッコミはいらんなぜ脱ぐだって帰ってきたら着替えるでしょ普通いやそりゃそうかもしれないけどここあんたの部屋じゃないし男の部屋に来るのに即パージってどうなのよ別に裸のままでいるわけじゃないしちゃんと私服に着替えるわよっていうかさなんでこの部屋に天音の私服があるのよあんたらあれ付き合ってんの同棲してんのなんでベッドの上にブラが脱ぎ捨ててあるの聞きたいことが山ほどあるんだけど
Why there's a bra lying on the top of his bed?
あははごめんね散らかってていいけどさ気のせいかなユージの私物よりあんたの私物の方が多くないつうか本当に何にもないんだねこの部屋テレビもないし部屋を出れば目の前の談話室にテレビあるしね私物といえばバックパックが一つあるぐらい何が入ってるのかは知らないけど
Inside a huge backpack, there's a gun.
ねえこっちの部屋はそこは開けちゃダメよユージ本気で怒るからなんで 言ってみればその1畳半の部屋がユージの私室なのよ。
だってここクローゼットだよ。何があるの？
だから開けちゃダメだってば。それに開けても別に何もないわよ。ただの空き部屋。
本当に？
一度だけ中を覗いたことがあるけど、紙くずが散らばってるだけで何もなかったわよ。
何もないなら見てもいいんじゃない？
たとえ空っぽだったとしても、見られたくない場所っていうか、深入りしてほしくない場所ってあるじゃない？前に私が入った時、そこには入るなってすっごい怒られたもの。
何それ？
You don't get it, then don't open it.
さあ、例えるならそう、携帯のメールボックスとかかな。勝手に見られたら気分悪いでしょ？
空っぽなのに？
空っぽのメールボックスを見られたくないんじゃないかな。
わけわかんない。
ユージの過去でも詰まってるんだよ、きっと。
はあ？
触れられたくないものって意味で。
ああ、そう言われちゃうと、まあ私にもそういう部分がないわけでもないし。
でしょ？だからそこはそっとしておいてあげてよね。
わかったわよ。
そんなことより晩ご飯の用意しなくちゃ。今晩は餃子にしようと思うんだけど、みちる、あんたも手伝ってくれない？
ちょっと、あんた夕飯の面倒まで見てるの？
And the episode here, guys. It's been long already. Thank you for watching my video. My video is just for
セ
fun.
ーブするわ。
Don't take heart, brothers and sisters. Okay? Let's say the magic word. Commuting wife. Wow. Adios, efam, posta.